888-7753-773. Let me go to Rochelle, our first time caller out of Minnesota. Rochelle, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hi, Jesse. How are you?
All is well.
Very good, very good. I was just gonna piggyback off of Chris's message about how why you wouldn't be distraught about why you destroyed a Bible, because I've also destroyed like a 1925 Bible, and
You
I didn't
tore it up?
I didn't tear it up. No, I was walking in the rain, and the rain destroyed it.
Oh.
So yeah, and it completely destroyed me. I was totally distraught afterwards because I couldn't fix it. I didn't know what to do about it. And I also wanted to answer your question about.
So did you feel bad about it because did it worth a lot of money or something?
I mean, it's, what is it called? It's 100 years old. No, when it's called
antique.
No, it's unexpensible. It's something that's worth nothing because it's worth so much,
No.
I don't remember what it's called.
Priceless.
What?
Sentimental, but
Priceless.
not sentimental.
It was priceless?
Yes, priceless.
What does that mean?
Well, because it was so old that it had all the pictures in it and it had everything in it that I was just it was worth so much to me. And I just completely destroyed it.
But it's going to fade away anyway. It was just paper. It was dirt. It's going to disappear anyway.
But I love that you're trying to make me feel better about it. But
I'm not trying to make you feel better about it at all. I'm just telling you it was just a piece of paper. And it's going to dry up. It's going to dry up and crumble away anyway.
But it was from 1925. It's sentimental at that point. Not only sentimental, but it's worth more than what it, it's just worth more than that.
And so why would you make a book sentimental?
Because it has knowledge. Has knowledge and
but it can't it have the knowledge without you being emotionally tied to it?
Well, it's worth so much at that point that it's...
Can it still be of value without you being emotionally attached to it?
That's a good question because honestly, it has so much value to it.
Can it be of value without you being emotionally attached to it?
I'm too emotionally attached to it.
I said, can it be of money value, good knowledge in the Bible without you being emotionally attached to it?
If I wanted to sell it, I'm pretty sure it'd be worth at least, I want to say 150.
Right.
Maybe more.
But why would you need to be emotionally attached to that?
Because it has knowledge.
But why would you need to be attached to it, though?
Because knowledge is important.
Why is that?
Knowledge. Because what did everyone fight for so hard back in the they fought hard for knowledge. They wanted to know how to read. They wanted to know how to write.
But if you notice, people with knowledge are evil.
I don't know. I never thought of knowledge to be evil unless you're learning. I don't know, because in this world
knowledge puffed up people. That's why you're not supposed to hold on to knowledge. Knowledge comes to bring you information, but you're not supposed to hold on to it. You should get an understanding and let knowledge go away, because knowledge makes you think you are something that you're not. It gives you a false sense of security. It gives you a false impression of yourself. It makes you think that everybody should respect you and do this because you have the knowledge. It puffs you up.
Isn't that what it's supposed to do?
No.
When
you puff you up, it kills you.
But how do you make that, how do you make that, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm looking for, how does that make you know that you're you're better than someone. Because like
Because it makes you
knowledge.
think you are. It makes you think you're smart. It makes you think you're better. It makes you think people have to treat you a certain way because you are better. You have knowledge. You have the Bible, or you have a degree, a preacher degree, or something. It makes you think you're something that you need to protect, that you're not. And then if people don't treat you according to your knowledge, you get mad because they're not treating you with this false image that you have of yourself.
That's a good point. I respect that. But I still believe that knowledge does make you better.
It doesn't. There's not one person on earth that ever got better with knowledge. Not one.
I don't know. There's a saying that my grandfather used to say that knowledge makes you better, or something along those lines.
And where's your grandfather now?
He's still alive, and he's still doing his what are those called? Nonprofit organizations. And
I rest my case. If you know Grandpa, you see that he's no good. He worked hard to try to present himself as a good person. He has a nonprofit. He feeds the hunger. He's always busy so that he cannot.
He is always busy.
Right, because he doesn't want to see that he's no good. It's all about hiding. It's all about himself and no one else. He cannot face that he's no good.
But he always calls me, and he always makes sure I'm good. If I'm not good, then he always gives me the means that I need necessary.
But that's what no good people do. They always try to make you feel good so they can feel good.
Oh, I don't think that's true.
Then if it's not true, why doesn't it work when he calls you to make you feel good?
Say that again?
If it's not true, he's just doing that to make you feel good so he can feel good. Why doesn't his phone calls work on you?
Who said they never work?
Why doesn't they work on you?
Okay, that's a serious question because, I mean, when he calls, I almost always answer. But, like...
Why is it when the good grandfather calls you to make you feel good, it doesn't work?
It does work. Because whenever I talk to my grandpa, it does.
It makes you feel good for a minute, and then you cry at night.
Okay. I hope he's not watching this.
Why not? Why?
Because when I do cry, like I'm like, oh shit, I wish I was like good in my grandfather's eyes. You know?
That? You got a no good man trying to make a no good woman believe she's good. And now you try to be good in grandpa's eyes and it never works.
Oh. Okay. No, but it does work because it did work one time.
What?
It worked one time.
No, it didn't. It never worked.
Yeah, it did. It worked because when I needed someone to tell me that I was doing bad, like my mom wasn't working, so I called my grandpa and I was like, "Grandpa, look, I'm not doing well," and da 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 da. And he was like, "Okay, listen to me. All you need to do is da 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 da, and you'll do better." And I did.
And then you cried.
I did cry, but that's because I needed to.
No, it's because it didn't work. It just gave you because of time I'm gonna have to run, but it gave you a temporary feeling, and then you cried when that feeling left.
But okay. So, anyways, I'm not gonna answer that.
Why don't you drop your anger?
My anchor.
Yeah.
I always drop my anchor. Whenever I feel comfortable, I always drop it.
Why don't you drop the anger so you can be free?
I wish I could, but
why don't you?
I don't drop the anchor because I do always drop the anchor. I drop it halfway down.
You love your anger.
Because chaos, okay? So whenever I feel chaos, I always feel comfortable.
Right.
So whenever I'm like, okay,
you love your misery. You love your thrill of chaos. That's why you won't drop the anger.
Okay. But anyways.
Why don't you drop it so you can be free and you won't need Grandpa to call you and lie to you?
Because I need Grandpa to lie to me. Because not only just lie to me, he tells me the truth. He
No,
tells
he
me the
doesn't.
truth.
Grandpa
Yes,
does
he
not tell
does.
you the truth. If he told you the truth, you stop crying at night.
I don't cry at night.
Yes,
I
you
don't
do.
cry, period.
Yeah, you
No, I
cry.
really don't.
You cry in
No.
your mind. You may not be crying tears, but you're crying in your mind. You're miserable.
I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm really,
That's why you need
I mean,
Grandpa to lie to you.
okay, that's partially the reason, but listen.
No, that is
okay,
the
just
full
listen for a
reason.
second.
Okay.
No. Okay, just listen. Okay, so when I called my grandpa, I needed him to yell at me. Not because I needed someone to stern me out. Like, that was going to be like, hey, listen, you're not doing the right thing, and you need to do this, this, and this. A, B, and C. And I was like, okay, yeah, I really do need someone to tell me the point A, point B, point C.
Why don't you
if
drop
I'm-
the anger so you don't need that? Why not be free
Am I-
every day, all the time? Don't you want?
Am I going to be the one that tell me that I'm not doing A, point B, point C, right?
Who
'Cause
are you?
honestly,
Who are you?
Who am I?
Yeah,
Who am I?
right.
I don't know what's right and what's wrong. I know that, like,
Who are you?
If I'm Rochelle Alexis Tungland. That's all I know.
What?
I'm Rochelle Alexis Tungland. That's
Don't
all
say
I
your
know.
last name, but that's your name. Who are you?
That's all I know.
Won't you
Rochelle
find out
Alexis.
that? Won't you find that out? You're put on this earth to overcome the false you. Why don't you overcome?
Overcome what? My
The false
calling
self.
or my what?
Your false self.
My false self. My ego.
Right.
But what is? Yeah, I don't know, because my ego and my facade, I'll say, is different. It's totally different. And I don't really know what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, excuse me. Excuse my language. I don't know what my
So why don't you
What my-
start working on you? Drop the anger by seeing that you're angry. Forgive your mother, your father, and God will forgive you. Practice being present and work on you so you don't need grandpa or anyone to lie to you.
But my grandpa doesn't lie to me. I
Yes,
mean,
he
he's
does.
the one that I can.
When he makes
No.
you feel good, he's lying to you.
But he doesn't make me feel good. That's the
You
problem.
said he
He makes
does.
me feel like shit.
You-
Okay. I mean, excuse my language. I'm sorry. He
Is it-
makes me feel like.
Do
He
you?
makes me
That's
feel
your
like-
husband in the background.
Yes.
Do you obey your husband?
As much as I can, yes.
Do you
I
obey
mean, I
your
try
husband?
to. Yes.
So why do you need your grandfather if you're obeying your husband?
Because there's an age difference.
You're
So,
older
like,
than your
one has more
husband?
wisdom. No.
So why do
older
you
than
need
me.
your grandfather if you're obeying your husband?
Because my grandfather has always been there for me since I was young. Like,
And now
he
your
always
husband
been
is there for you. Why do you still need your grandfather?
Because sometimes my grandfather knows best. You know, like,
He knows
he's my
better than your
grandfather.
husband?
I mean, there's an age gap, so yes.
So you're older than your husband?
No, I'm not.
Why
no,
are you saying
my
there's an age
husband-
gap?
Because there's an age gap between my husband and my grandfather.
I know, but your grandfather is leading you down the wrong path. He's keeping you in hell. Even when he makes you feel bad, he's still keeping you in hell.
My grandfather?
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
absolutely not.
But how if
I
he's not
testify.
keeping you in hell, does it feel good to feel bad?
It's just a feeling.
It
There is
doesn't
no
feel
negative
good when he
or
makes you
negative-
feel
I mean,
bad.
a negative or positive.
When he makes you feel bad, is that feeling good?
If there's no.
And you
I
like
mean-
feeling bad?
Sometimes I need to feel bad.
So you love
it's
your
not-
thrills then. That's why you like grandpa yelling at you, because you love the thrill of feeling bad. I
It's
gotta
because
run.
sometimes I need to feel bad. Oh,
What?
you gotta run?
Yeah, because
I
of
mean-
time. Call me again.
Okay.
You say you need to feel bad?
Sometimes I do.
And who need to feel bad? Why do you need that kind of thrill?
Because sometimes when you're doing bad, you need to feel bad.
Why
Am I
you
wrong?
need that kind of a thrill?
It's not a thrill.
It
It's
is a
just
thrill. Feeling bad is a thrill. It's a feeling, right?
I mean,
It's feeling
you
bad
gotta
and
run.
emotion.
So I don't know how to answer this.
It's feeling bad and emotion.
You got other callers, and I don't
It
want to.
is feeling bad and emotion. Yes or no?
Is feeling bad and emotions the same? Yes or no? No.
It's feeling
Feeling
bad.
bad is an emotion.
I'm sorry?
Feeling bad is an emotion.
Right.
You're feeling,
And so emotions are thrills. Is that true?
not always.
No,
Because
emotion is
emotions can be
always a
anything.
thrill. That's why
No.
you want it.
No.
When
No,
emotion
because you
is
can
not
feel
a
bad.
thrill. Anytime you're
No,
feeling it,
it's
it's a
not a
thrill.
thrill. No.
It is.
I disagree.
Why?
Because when you're feeling bad, you don't feel good, and that's not a thrill. Like, I mean, if you're on...
If it wasn't
Okay, shut up.
If it wasn't a your husband
Sorry.
talking to you, you yelling at your husband like that?
Yes, because because he's trying to sit there and agree with you, and I'm like, no, this
It is a
just
thrill.
not
If it
right.
wasn't a thrill, you wouldn't love it when your grandfather called you and give you that thrill.
It doesn't give me a thrill. It gives me like a sense of realization.
No, it
Okay?
gives you a thrill. Realization does not come with thrills.
Okay, but not in a good way.
But it's still a
Because
thrill.
when you say thrill,
Yeah.
when you say thrill, it sounds good.
Right, it
When
is.
you say
You love
thrill,
it.
it sounds like you're at the tip of a roller coaster and you're like ready to like
But
climax or whatever.
listen, I got to run, but you love it. That's why you like it when Grandpa call you and give you a thrill.
Okay, but I need what if I needed? Okay.
Call me back.
I guess I agree. Okay, I will.
You say you do agree?
I agree. Yes.
I know. It's a thrill, and you love the thrills.
Because I needed that thrill, like
Right,
it was,
because you love evil.
No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yes, you do.
No,
You say
I
you
don't.
love that thrill.
Because it's a sense of realization.
No, it's
a sense
not.
Of like,
There's
hey,
no
your grandpa's
realization
right.
in that.
You need to stop what you're doing because you're not going on the right path. Type shit. You know what I mean?
Rochelle,
Excuse my
call me
language. I'm
again.
sorry.
Call me again.
I will.
All right.
I will.
Bye.
All right. Bye.
Super chat.